Minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
At 12 p.m. Central Time at Radio Metroplex, we'll have lots of guests and lots of fun.
Princess, 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 Angie, where are you? Princess, 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 Angie, where are you? Oh, there she is.
Hey guys.
She's here. She's here. Hey, I had to play that song for Princess Angie.
Hello, everybody.
I had to play it.
Can you hear me okay?
I could hear you. Hopefully there's no echo.
I hope not. Let us know in the comments if you guys can hear me. I am not in studio today, guys. I'm assuming that's why you were playing that song. I missed in the studio.
We miss you. Not only the Super Cowboy miss you here on the show, but I'm pretty sure everybody out there misses Princess Angie.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
She's out partying in California. California knows how to party.
You should have put that jam. I am not in the studio, guys. I am over here in California for my baby sister graduation. She graduated with her master's. So super proud of her. To Esmeralda, big ol' shout out, aka Mimi. So I'm over here for that.
Keep talking.
Oh, I was like, where'd you go? I thought it was my connection since I'm not here.
I forgot my bell. Hey! Hey, congratulations.
Woo! So that's why my background is a little bit different. I'm outside right now.
Yeah, it looks like you're in Tijuana or something.
You know how Cali is.
But hey, welcome to the Super Cowboy Show. Here live from the city of Arlington. It's a beautiful 79 degrees, May 13th today, I believe.
Well, over here in California, it's supposed to be going up to 80 degrees today. So we will see how this goes.
1 degree more, but humidity is 68.
I was gonna say that is the only difference over here. In California, there is no humidity.
Like humidity is what gets you here in Texas. So
not over here.
But hey, we're live from Radio Metroplex Studios
in California.
And we're also live in California. So now we're in 2 states. This is a two-state show. We're also live on RadioMetroplex.net if you want to listen to us there. Our YouTube channel, the Super Cowboy Show, Radio Metroplex Facebook page. I also shared it on other pages. But hey, very exciting couple of weeks, right, Angie?
Oh my God, it's been
so
busy.
much stuff.
Yes, it's been super busy. I have to say, to start off, I'm super grateful being part of the Super Cowboy Show because we are expanding, and we are able to kind of travel and do a little bit more this season or this year for the show and NFL. It's just so much happening. And that's what I keep saying all the time. Please make sure you're following us on social media because there are so many events that you don't want to miss on. And it's just like I said, I'm super grateful. It's been super crazy. I'm still, like over here doing all this stuff. It's just going on and going on. So much to talk about for sure today. So much to talk about all the time.
Still partying it up. Still, we haven't stopped.
Exactly.
And it continues. Just a little bit real quick. The Renegades, we didn't even talk about the Renegades. The Renegades made it to the championship game.
Can you believe that?
Well, that's crazy.
It was a rocky start for them. At the beginning, it was, they wouldn't win. They would win. And it was just like, oh, are they going to make it? And I guess they switched on a quarterback. And all of a sudden, it was like, whoa, what's going on? And now it's like, as far as that they come. And I've heard that next season is going to be again in Arlington. I guess they liked it at Choctaw Stadium. So, I mean, next season, we'll see how this goes. But is it today the game?
Yes, today's the game. I believe 7:30. It's in San Antonio.
Are you going to be doing anything covering the game? I know I'm not there. So are you going to be covering the game for us?
So there's going to be an official watch party at Texas Live. So I will be there all dressed up, ready to go. So if you guys want to come watch some football, some championship football, because the Renegades have to take this. Come on. They made it there. They took care of business in the playoff game. So they're playing against DC. So they have to get this win. I mean, how crazy would that be? The first season, in a couple of years coming back to
exactly
the XFL League, the Rock taking over. And then not only that, but the Renegades, the Arlington Renegades. Like, raise some hell. Have you seen that video of me saying that? Raise some hell.
We got to be positive. Hopefully it'll be a really good game today. So if you guys are out there in Texas, there's going to be, like you said, there's going to be stuff going on.
Yeah, the official watch party. If you guys are not in San Antonio, I know my buddy Marco and Big Val, Big Bro, they went down there to watch the game. They're tailgating over there. So if you guys are not over there, come down to Texas Live. They're going to have some kind of contest and giveaways and stuff like that. So it's going to be a good time here at Texas Live. We'll be there at 7:30 tonight for that championship game, and we got to root on the local team, right? The Arlington Renegades.
There you go. We do. We definitely have to.
DC Defenders, boo!
What time is it? You said at 7:30.
That's what we got to hear about the Defenders. Yeah, 7:30. I believe 7:30 is
Central time. I'm so confused with this time zone.
Angie.
I'm like 2 hours, I think, behind. I don't know. Even when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God, it's so late. And I'm like, no, wait, it's early. I don't know. I'm confused.
I'll take that back. 7 p.m. Central time is the championship game.
All right. So Texas Live, Super Cowboy or Super, what do you go?
Super Renegade.
It's going to be at Texas Live. So if you're in the DFW area and you want to go hang out with Super Cowboy or Super Renegade, he's going to be there having a good time. Go say hello, take some pictures, videos, so that we can talk about it at next show.
Absolutely. We got a couple comments coming
in. Go for it.
We got Ángel Martínez says, saludos, chicos. Saludos, Ángel. Saludos. Eduardo Tixera. ¿Cómo está, Eduardo? Muchas gracias. Dice Ángel, tengo hambre, amigo. Yo también. Aquí vamos a comer ahorita que se acabe el programa. Dice Diamantina, hello, Super Cowboy, praises Angie and guests. Thank you, Diamantina. How are you over there? She's in Mexico. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Diamantina, show all of the people out there that were live on the show.
But she's out there with her sister, I believe. So thank you for tuning in all the way from Mexico.
Yeah, so everybody that's tuning in, make sure to share the show. I didn't get a chance to share. She's in Monterrey, she said.
There you go. She's in Monterrey, Mexico.
So, saludos a toda la gente de Monterrey.
A todos de Monterrey, a todo México. Saludos a todos los que están viendo.
Bonito México.
¿Qué ya se me vino la española? Pero gracias. Thank you, everybody.
For those of you that are watching, comment on here. We'd like to interact with you guys. If you're watching us live or if you're just tuning in, that's not a problem. Listen to us. We're here every Saturday, like I said before, unless we're traveling. But should we get the show started, Super Cowboy?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, because we have so much to talk about. Should we start off talking off with the draft?
The draft. I mean, the draft this year for me personally, I know for you too, Princess Angie, was a crazy experience, right?
It was a crazy experience. Yes, it was. We went, the Super Cowboy Show went, trying, to cover as we were out there, but it was just such craziness, but in a good way. It was in Kansas City this year. So I mean, the fans out there, definitely Kansas City fans showed up for sure. There was red everywhere. Everywhere. Like first day, it was packed. It was full to the point that you couldn't even get in. There was a stage where, they were showing and everything. It was packed. It was closed. Nobody could get in. And it was red everywhere, so it was pretty crazy. But I know, for Super Cowboy, he was in the inner circle. Which do you want to kind of explain what the inner circle is for some fans or people that don't know what the inner circle is? Because it's something pretty crazy.
Yeah. So the inner circle is every team gets a section, right? So we have Cowboys, we have, Giants, Eagles. Everybody gets a section inside the theater, and it's right in front of the stage. So we're the presenters, the announcers come out and announce the picks. So to be in the inner circle it's a big deal. I mean, it's not just anybody that could get into the inner circle, and it's a crazy experience. The Cowboys invite you there, and you have a seat, and you're there with other fans. Others. Oh,
I was gonna say disregard the background. I'm telling you, I'm in California.
That's awesome. You
do not get any better than this. This is why I'm saying the Super Cowboy Show comes out with some crazy stuff. You cannot miss it, guys.
That was awesome. You got the cucaracha going on. You got people with their
It's in the background. For those of you that don't know what the cucaracha is, so it's like a little, I guess, truck.
It's a truck, open-end truck. Yeah, like a box truck.
Yes, and you open it and they sell fruits and vegetables, and it's like a little market on the go.
Market on the go.
So that just tells you what part of California I'm in.
The best part. That's where all the food's good.
It is the best part. Oh my God. First day I got here, we were eating tacos. But anyways, we're not going to distract ourselves and talk about that. Let's go back to the draft.
We got a couple comments here. We got Super Rams, Super Fan.
Hello.
Hola. Ya se levantó el valley, dicen.
Because it's pretty early over here, so hey.
We got Lily Garcia. She says, hey, Lily.
Hey.
Tune in, guys. We have Soto. Saludos. Gracias por mirar el programa. But yes, the draft, just, woo, what an awesome experience. Driving there, I'm a driver. I like to drive. I know people fly in and this and that, but I like to, stop in little stores and little towns.
Yes, you do.
People. Yes, I do. I like it. I don't care. It takes me hours to get somewhere. I like to drive it. I like to meet people. It's an awesome experience. I know Kai and Raleigh, they did a little drive over here. So they kind of like that too, like to meet different fans and talk about what's going on and where they're going. So definitely it was an experience. A lot of Chief fans. And then there were awesome fans. They weren't booing. I mean, they were booing, but they were going on stage. But, when they saw you, they were cool. They were not rude or anything like that.
I know.
They don't like the Cowboys, of course. They're like, we hate the Cowboys. But to me personally, they were like, oh, but that's cool. Can I take a picture with you and stuff like that?
Yeah, and that's the cool part. But in regards to like the inner circle, you want to kind of explaining what the inner circle is. So you were saying there's teams, there's different teams or different groups. Right.
Different. You got just a couple of seats, and in my case, the Cowboys invite me to go and experience that in the draft. So it's something cool. There's live bands playing music, between the picks, and the commissioner comes out and everybody boos them and stuff like that. So, and they give you little gifts and stuff like that. The first day you'll go to your chair and you got like we had barbecue sauce. It's a Cowboys barbecue sauce that they made for the draft and things like that. So it's an awesome experience. I got a big chain that gave me a Dallas Cowboy chain and stuff like that. So thank you to the Dallas Cowboys. Definitely. Thank you. I mean, this draft was an experience. I was there last year in Las Vegas, but here in Kansas City, it was even crazier. And the things that I was able to do and the things that were happening in the draft was something amazing. But yes, that was the inner circle. And then, the second day you go again and you're there, and it's just something where fans of all the teams come around and take pictures with you, and you see all these cool people that you see on TV, when the games are going on, and then you get to see them right in front of you and you get to take pictures with them. So
exactly.
It's awesome experience to be in the inner circle. So that was the first thing, right? That was the first thing, being there in the inner circle. Princess Angie was able to go and sit there and hang out with us too. So
it was pretty cool. I mean, it was my first time being there, so that was pretty cool. I mean, you're right there, you're close, like you said, mingling and meeting other fans and taking pictures with other fans. Obviously, I don't dress up like everybody else does, but just being able to have that experience and talking to everybody else, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool, definitely, for sure. So
we gotta get you a mask and some cake.
Oh, I don't know about that. As within the Super Cowboy Show, I'm the one that ends up asking the questions and doing the reporting and the research and all of that. So I think we should probably just keep it that way. I don't think I need to dress up in any way.
Definitely. What was I going to say? But not only that, I posted, if you guys follow me, if you don't, please follow me, Super Cowboy, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. I posted the video because I also had the privilege on the third day to announce a pick. So I announced the pick on the 5th round on stage. It was the 169th pick. Like, I can't even forget that no more. I can't forget his name. I can't forget where he's from.
Now so you need to
I was going to say,
get his autograph.
He does good.
Yes. If not, everybody's going to blame you for it.
Yeah, Super Cowboy called him, and he's the one that drafted him. And, he doesn't do well, this and that. But no, what an experience. What an experience to be there and be asked if I want to do that. And
because not anybody can do that. Not anybody can just go up there. I mean, you see like Drew Pearson. You see, it's like you saw like singers. You saw, a little bit
of El Matador, Luis Hernandez.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So just to have that honor, that privilege of being there, like, how was that for you and that experience and that, excitement of like going up there? I mean, were you nervous?
I mean, I went to the restroom, I don't know how many times before then. I mean, I was nervous. And then the thing that you're sitting there waiting and the picks keep going and going and going. And you're sitting there for hours and you're like, oh, I'm coming up and it's coming up and it's coming up. And then you're thinking,
there it goes again. Look, it's coming back. Can you see it, guys, behind me?
Hey. You don't see anything like that in any other shows. Only the Super Cowboy Show. You get you the cucaracha truck passing by, hugging the horn.
Exactly. Come on, guys. You can see, this is why you have to be part of the Super Cowboy Show every Saturday. Because we have definitely random stuff all the time, like now. I feel like I want to go show you guys it's open.
I know. Hey, que están viendo what you guys have today. But no, that experience was just, just meeting El Matador. I mean, last season I was able to meet, a couple of the Mexican soccer team from the 90s. And then to meet another one, in the draft, which is kind of weird. I kept looking at him. I'm like, is that El Matador? What's he doing here in the draft?
Yeah.
And sure enough, he's the one that announced the 4th round pick. And then I announced the 5th round pick.
Yes.
And then
which was,
yeah. Go ahead.
No, go for it. No,
I was going to say, is another thing that's crazy is that there's trades, right? So I'm thinking I'm 169.
Exactly.
So, in my head, I'm like, oh, I got time. I don't have to worry about it. It's still coming up. But you never know. They could be like, oh, you know what? We just traded the pick. And guess what?
And then you're done.
You're supposed to be up there. And and stuff like that. So I don't know how that would work. I thought about that lately. Like, what about if they had traded the pick away? Like,
but they did it. They did not, and you were able to go up there and have a good time. Were you able to show us a clip of it? Were you able to upload a clip?
Yes, I think I got it right here. I just gonna. There's
just a little so everybody can see.
There's one more comment real quick. Sol Núñez dice saludos, saludos.
Saludos.
Saludos. Yes, I got the video. Let me see if it's not going to be too loud. But this video, this is what's cool about knowing fans from other teams. This video was taken by Power Raider. Power Raider. He was outside and he was looking at the monitor, and he remembered that I told him I was going to do the pick. So he recorded a little clip here of outside the theater there.
¡Guanataco! ¡Viva los vaqueros de Dallas! ¡Y viva México!
Sorry, there you go. So, so that was me on stage.
And that's, something that I like, and that's something that I like to be part of the Super Cowboy Show, is because we are able to have those connections with other fans, but have good connections. So like in this case, he was like, hey, I know him, right? Let me take this video of you. Anybody else could have been like, oh, whatever, it's a Cowboy fan, or, who cares, screw him kind of thing. But just the fact of who you are genuinely, and you're able to make these connections with other super fans and other fans where it's you have a good, genuine connection. And that's what this is about. You're able to have stuff like this. So, yes. I mean, kudos to you. I'm so glad that you were able to do that.
Absolutely. And it's something that is there, forever, like something that I would never be able to probably do that again.
Check off that bucket list.
So I've just been blessed. One little thing I wanted to say is that I've been blessed to be able to do this, dress up and go to games and stuff like that. And now have this radio show and be able to talk to former players, current players, and a couple things that happened, throughout my life that, as a fan before I used to dress up, like I would never think I would be able to meet Drew Pearson and get, nominated for Ford Hall of Fans and then this kind of stuff, be able to be in the inner circle. You always watch the draft and you see fans in there and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. I wish I could be there. And then to actually be there, it's something, really crazy and very exciting. And then not only that, but you see other fans announcing picks, and then all of a sudden you're going to announce a pick and you're like, what? But it's very, very blessed. And then I think, God, that the Cowboys have been kind of knowing about what I'm doing in the community. And that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's not about, look at me. I want to be famous or this and that. It's more about doors opening up, people are able to donate to certain things that we in our hearts like to do, walks and get kind of donations and stuff like that, backpacks and stuff like that.
I gotta move a little bit. It's getting hot. I'm getting burned.
Hold
on, guys. You can keep going.
You go to the cucaracha? What's going on over there? She's 2 hours behind.
It's still there. You want me to go show you?
Let's see real quick. You got your phone there.
Okay, hold on. For those of you guys watching, so there is this truck called the Cucaracha. I'm walking over there. This is literally where my parents live. So I am walking, and you can just see it opens up. So it opens up. Estoy en la radio. ¿Está bien si enseño? So here you guys can see. So they're inside, and they have like fruits and vegetables inside.
And you just I see some Mexican Cokes.
Yes, it's right there. Oh, wait, can you see it right there?
Mangos, de todo tienen ahí.
So and you just come and you just buy it. Like it comes down the street and it plays that song that you guys heard, and ta-da!
Of all the days and all the times.
I know, exactly. Right when we're doing the show. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't miss it. Oh, no, they're leaving.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
I scared them away.
They got scared.
Okay, so back to reality.
I got so I showed you that clip when I announced the pick, and then I have this
Yes.
picture I uploaded here real quick of the card. So you get to keep the card, which is cool, and hopefully I get a seam to autograph.
That's what I was saying.
So there
Look
I am
at
there
that.
in front of the stage that's after I did the pick and I got the card in my hand. But it was just awesome. And then even the people that were there that worked there, security guards, a lot of the fans and people like sitting down. When I came out, they were like, man, that was awesome. They were like fist bumping me and high fiving me. And he's like, that was awesome. Awesome job calling that pick. And I posted the whole video on my social media, but
Yeah.
I'll kind of cut it up and do different things like that.
Yeah.
With
So
it.
make sure that you guys are following Super Cowboy so you can see his videos and his shenanigans of all this stuff that's coming up his way.
Absolutely.
But no, I'm glad.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm glad
continue
that
to
was
have
good.
we're gonna continue to have raffles and stuff like that. So
Yes.
keep watching. Our 1-year anniversary is coming up. I'm already kind of thinking of what we should do.
I know, I can't believe it's been a year. So
Been a year since we started this show. Absolutely.
Yes.
And we've grown so much, and we appreciate everybody that watches and shares our videos. Thank you so much. So all the admins from all the groups, I'm pretty sure they're tired of me sharing my video, but a lot of them are so awesome, and they approve it right away, and that just
we definitely appreciate that.
We appreciate it definitely because it opens up more doors for us to watch our content and the stuff that we're doing. Backpack drives, toy drives, and stuff like that. And there's more stuff coming up this season.
Yeah. This season, there's no off days, as they say. So there's more coming out. So make sure you're following us on social media for more. But should we talk about the draft as we were saying? So I'm glad that was a good experience for you. I'm super grateful and to be part of this and being able to be part of the show and your experiences. So I'm so happy and proud of you. You've come a long way. But I know a lot of fans, were not happy with how the Cowboys or who they picked, with the NFL draft. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like the Cowboys, we have a pretty decent team that I wasn't expecting something crazy. And I think the fans were. I think there has to be more movement when it comes to like coaching or maybe positioning players or things like that. I don't know what your thoughts are, Super Cowboy.
Well, I think what I've noticed, and then I have it up here on my tablet here, each round and each pick. But what I've noticed that when I talk to people, because people ask me, right after that, they're like, so what do you think about the draft? And I let them know, like, we got some of the players that we needed in certain positions, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they're always like, we should have got a quarterback.
Exactly. And
so
it
always goes straight to the hate.
Yes.
They hate on Dak. I personally like Dak. If you guys don't like Dak, that's fine with me. But I personally like him. He's a winner. He wants to win. He's trying to do whatever he can to win. He's not one of those guys that just doesn't care about the team. He just wants to make his money and go away. He definitely wants to win. He wants to get us there. And that's why he makes some of those mistakes, because he's trying to do something.
Yeah. And I feel like this year it's going to kind of show us a little bit more with the movements that they're doing, his potential, if he does have it, if it's there, I think this year we're going to see, okay, is this the future? Or is this not the future?
Definitely. Let us know, guys. Let us know what do you think about the draft and the picks that we got. But
exactly. Round 1, they picked Mozzie Smith, a defensive tackle from Michigan. So that's what I'm saying. Even on that, it was like, what the hell are the Cowboys doing? And then on the other hand, it's like, oh my God, really good pick. So that's where I was saying in regards to like fans because I'm a fan too. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan too. And I think we wear our heart on our sleeves and we're just like, So
and
do you feel like
he's somebody that we need for the run defense. So we needed a big guy, strong guy like him.
Exactly. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. If you think about it, right? If you really think about it, what was last season? Where was our struggle? Where did we need that? And that's, I think, where they were trying to see, do we have that player on that, where we were lacking? If not, should we get that player? And I think we
need to stop the run. That's one of the biggest things that last past the seasons that we had some big guys that get hurt in the playoffs, and then that's it. We lose that game. So, Mozzie it's a real good pickup. They're saying that if he doesn't start, then it will be a disappointment, that he should be a starter. So Mozzie Smith, D tackle from Michigan.
And we
He's
also
somebody
have
that
to, something that I want to really quickly say, Super Cowboy, sorry to interrupt you. It's just the fact that, like you're saying, right? If they don't start him, it's going to be kind of like, hey, what happened? But you also have to think about it. If he does start, we cannot expect that he's going to start first game and he's going to look amazing, right? Because there's a difference from college ball to now we're talking about the pros, right? Rules are different. Things are different. Now we're talking about bigger guys because in the NFL is the best of the best, right? So
absolutely.
we also have to keep that in mind that we can't expect for our players that they picked up to start and right away look like superstars, right? Because
So,
now we're talking about coaching and all of that.
yeah, and that's why we love to go into training camp and see them, firsthand, because we could tell right away if they're going to do something or they're not going to do something.
Exactly.
And talking about training camp, we got a comment here for none other than Mr. Training Camp himself. Patrick Milan, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
So we can't wait. We can't wait for training camp.
Yes.
That's where we see these rookies, these draft picks, kind of show us a little bit of what they can do, which is kind of hard if you really think about it. They only get certain practices. You know what I mean? It's a handful of practices, and you got to show something right away. You got to show something right away, and you're going against veterans that have been there for years, and they know what to do and how to block you and how to do this and that. And you got all these rookies trying to do something, and then they take away a preseason game, which people hated preseason. Preseason sucks. Preseason sucks. But you got to think about it. These draft picks, these rookies, these guys, undrafted guys that are coming, they're trying to make the team. They need to show something. And in training camp, there's not enough time. There's not enough practices, especially with all these rules. Back in the day, yes, you could be out there all day practicing, and they will see, what you were going to do. But nowadays, with training camp, it's like you're only out there for like a couple hours, and if you look at the practices, they only hit the bag a couple times, and then that's it. You're done. Because there's so many players out there trying to practice and try to do something that it's not that easy. So you needed these preseason games. You needed those games because you get more of a let's see what these guys have in them. So now you got 3 games, which is still good enough. But you really got to play these guys. But like we're saying about Mozzie, we got to see, can he move people out of the way? I mean, he's a strong guy. So defensive line, it's a little bit. I would think it's a little bit easier if you're strong and you have a good work ethic where you're able to do something right away, instead of a linebacker or something like that where you got to think quickly and you got to learn new things from the pros. When you're a defensive lineman, offensive lineman, it's all about strength. It's all about keeping your technique down. So we'll see. I'm excited for Mozzie, though. I am excited for a D tackle like that. So
Exactly.
We'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Here's commenting. He says, "Can't wait for camp." I know you can't wait.
We can't wait either.
But we can't wait either, man.
I definitely like to see, what potential they have.
We look forward to it every year to go to training camp and sit there and watch these practices.
Exactly.
But then after that, is that it for Mozzie? Because we got a couple picks,
Well, that's what I'm saying. We got more.
Round 2, 58 overall. We have Luke Schoonmaker, tight end, Michigan. So, I mean, another tight end. What do you think about that?
Well, I feel like you
can. And in the second round, I mean, this is a high pick.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, to me, I feel like you can never go wrong with the tight end just because, like, it's always like, hey, there's kind of like that secret weapon kind of thing. Like, you can just, here you go.
Yeah, but I don't know about this pick. This one, he must be amazing. Amazing tight end to go in the second round.
They must have seen something.
Yeah, because I mean, we have so many tight ends, and then bring in another one. So we'll see how that plans out.
But maybe there's something going on that we're not seeing in regards to that, right? Yes. Maybe there, because yes, last season I feel like when it came to tight ends, we had that good group. But then you saw what happened in the season, and
I mean, we lost Schultz, so
exactly.
You know what I mean?
So I don't know if that's the way of
there.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the way of replacing him because, like I said, they do like to kind of interchange that tight end position. So I don't know if that's, and they maybe saw something, but like you said, going second round, or he must have shown something. There's something. So I'm excited to kind of see what he has in training camp. I definitely want to see what potential he has for sure.
Maybe they'll run like a double wing offense. That'd be awesome. 2 tight ends. You know what I mean? A lot of running the ball.
The play calling is going to be different this season. So, you never know. There's going to be some changes. And then we got round 3, pick 90, DeMarvion Overshawn. If I butcher some names, I am sorry. I really tried.
I think that's it. DeMarvion Overshawn, inside linebackers. So, I mean, we have Vanderish. We got Micah. We had some good linebackers in there, but never hurts to get another guy in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Exactly. I'm okay with it. The reason being because we do have Vanderish, but we know he is constantly getting hurt. So it's always good to kind of have that. Okay, in case he does get hurt, we also have that other strong, or maybe just that interchange. So he doesn't get hurt. As we can kind of get more of that breathing room kind of thing. And you'll want to have a good potential though.
Yep. And then in the 4th round, we got Biliami Fejoko. You always gotta love those Polynesian guys, those big dudes. You know what I mean? So defensive end from San Jose State. I mean, that's another big dude that we need in there for sure. And he has some speed. So we'll see what he has in store for us, because our defense was okay. It was good. Yeah. And then to get these guys in there even better, and also for, second string, we need those guys that when we got our starters in there, bring in some other guys, and they're going to take care of business too.
Yes. So. Just because when it came to defensive, defense, yes, our defense was good. That was not bad. But you also saw as the season was progressing, we did start seeing a change with our defense in the sense, they were getting tired, they were getting hurt, they were getting exhausted. So it's always good to have like that second string that you're like, oh, it's okay, you can come out. We are going to be good by bringing you in, not kind of like, oh, you're hurt or you're tired now. Oh my God, who's coming in, right? We want to have that second string where we feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, we're good, golden, go in, So that's why I'm saying, to me, it didn't feel like it was too bad of a pick compared to other fans, just because of my thought process of thinking it this way.
Yeah.
And then we have your pick.
Yeah, my pick, the pick that I announced.
That's how it's going to be now. Your pick, Asim Richards.
Asim Richards, offensive line, North Carolina. So
yeah. Did you know that he started, though, as a left tackle?
Yes. Well, he played left tackle, didn't he? So
yes. And it wasn't...
And they might move him to left guard or right guard.
And that's what I'm saying. So that was something that I was looking at, because he started.
We don't know what they're going to do there.
Yes, but it tells you though it's something good, right? Because he does play left and he can move to the other side, right?
Played some guard, so
exactly.
Either he's going to play left tackle, or Tyler Smith's playing left tackle. You got or he's going to play left guard. So that gives us another good pick. You know what I mean? In the draft. And then I'm crossing my fingers he does good, because I'm the one that announced him. And I want to see him out there and see what's going to do.
Exactly.
And then in the 6th round, we got Eric Scott Jr., cornerback, Southern Miss.
Yes.
So, hey, we always need some, cornerbacks.
I think so too. Definitely. And then we got the pick that everybody's talking about.
Yes, round 6, 212 overall. Deuce Bard.
Yes.
I want to see him start doing this.
So everybody's talking about him for many, many, many reasons, right? One of the biggest reasons that everybody was talking about, and this includes non-Cowboy fans, was because his dad is the one he is the scout. He was there. He was able to call him. And that emotion, because it's not like they tell him, hey, we're going to pick up your son, or he's the one saying, hey, pick up my son, So it's just, imagine now he gets to work, with his son and seeing him grow in his career and as a man. It's just, everybody was talking about that moment. It's such a good video. If you guys
Oh
didn't
yeah, and I
see
can't
of
wait to
that,
see him. I can't wait to see him on the field. He's really
and
fast guy. He's a different
and
kind of
that's another thing. So he is a running back, right? So obviously there's Sikh lovers out there
guy.
like Super Cowboy who are like, no, this mean Sikh is not coming back. But there is talk still that Sikh, he has not been picked up, right? There is
Right.
still talk that Sikh might come back to the Cowboys, but they do have Bond here, which they're saying what they like about Bond is just the fact that you don't see him like he's not like he's gonna pick up all the ball and you're gonna see like 1, 2, 3, he's out, right? But what they see about him is the fact that he's able to like juke and move around and turn around where it's hard to get him, down or hard to tackle him. And that's something good that he has, right? And he's been, I guess, the same size, since high school throughout college. So it's kind of he's learned how to use his speed, how to use his body. So that's a good thing, right? Because he knows himself. And so that's what I'm saying. So I'm excited to see what he brings for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you're sad at that Sikh, but
I think
but
he will probably come back. I don't know. I was just reading an article about that he's still out there, and his issue is that he doesn't want to be a backup. He doesn't want to be a second string. He doesn't want to be a third string. He doesn't want to make less money. So maybe the Cowboys could work something out with him. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
And unfortunately, if he still wants to play, he cannot make those demands because yes, I'm not gonna, not say he wasn't good. He was good, the first couple of seasons and as it went by, and it's just, human nature. You get hurt and all of that. And I'm not saying he's a bad player. That's not what I'm saying. Numbers were still good, but it just wasn't the same. So it's like you can't expect to get paid top dollar if you're not top player anymore, and I'm not saying he's a bad person or anything like that. Don't come at me, guys. You Sikh lovers like Super Cowboy out there. But I am really excited to see what Bond has, what he can bring to the table.
Absolutely. And then on the 7th round,
yes, who do we got?
44 overall, Jalen Brooks, wide receiver, South Carolina.
Yes. This one is kind of one of those because I was looking. I like to see. So the thing about the Super Cowboy Show, we like to talk about football. We also like to interact and mingle with fans, right? Super Cowboy. So I like to see, comments that comes from the fans and how the fans are thinking and things like that because that's what we're about, right? So I was seeing that they were expecting, I guess, like a big boom when it came to like a wide receiver. They want to see us get like top notch, top dollar, receiver. And it's like, what are your thoughts in getting him?
I mean, we have Cooks. We got CD. We still got Gallup. So it's somebody that I think we should bring in and see what he got and give it a year or two to get, acclaim to the team and stuff like that. So we could always get another young, fast guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen during the season.
Exactly. And I'm okay with getting like the young, fast, fresh. Or do you feel like you want somebody more seasoned? Because that is what I was seeing, like where it's like, what are we thinking?
You want a little of both. That's what you want. You want a little of both. You want some veterans in there that are going to take over games, and you need your fast guys that are rookies or don't have that much experience, but they're fast and I don't know where they come and have an awesome game. Sometimes need that.
Yeah.
Sometimes need that rookie to come into a game and have a big game, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, what are we going to do? Do we take on CD? We take on this new guy? You always want to have something like that where they don't know where it's coming from. You know what I mean?
You want it Odell?
No. No.
Because everybody was super sad at the fact that he did not come to the Cowboys.
No, I did not want Odell. Sorry, guys. I wasn't one of those that, we could get Odell over here. Like, it's just too much drama. Yes, he's a decent player. I'm not going to say he's a superstar. No one could stop him or anything like that. Of course, will bring something, but we never know what he's going to bring. You know what I mean? So it's over. He's going, I believe, to Atlanta, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't even remember. I don't really pay attention to those players where they're going. You know what I mean? But no, I think I'm good. I'm good. What we
That's what
what
I'm
we
saying.
got and
I feel like I'm okay with, the picks. I am not sad, like some fans. I'm not upset. I feel like we're okay. We will see. I'm just excited. I'm excited for the season. I'm excited, but then at the same time, it's like, no, because then that means the year's getting closer to the end. But I'm super excited about what this season's going to bring. So,
absolutely. I mean, those picks, like I said, if they come in and do something awesome, more than anything. But when you get draft picks, it's more like, okay, let's get these guys and see what they have, and we're probably not going to start them until next year or something like that.
yeah.
Unless they're a first round pick like
Oh,
mine.
unless
But sometimes
unless
that doesn't even happen. You know what I mean? Look
yeah.
at Taco. Remember Taco Charleston?
Exactly. But it could be also that, there has been some cases where they go to training camp and all of a sudden they see something amazing in training camp and they're like, oh my God, maybe we need to kind of test the waters on this. So that's what I'm saying. You never know. Mini camp, I think just started or was going to start, right? Or something.
Yes, minicamp is. Believe it's already started in May.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. So that you're starting to get.
If I look a little bit distracted, I'm getting the schedule up because that's something that we're going to be talking about also real quick. First, we were like, we have so much to talk about. We need like 7 shows. But absolutely, I mean, that was the draft.
Yes.
And like I said, we'll see in training camp how these young guys perform, and even the guys that we picked up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that was the draft. And then we came back from the draft, right? So the Super Cowboy Show went to Kansas City. We did the draft. And then we came back. And then we had Cinco de Mayo parade. Was that after? Oh my God. I feel like my days are just confabulated.
We had this right here. Boom. Celebrity guest.
Oh, yes, we did. That was
Angel,
before.
Be an Angel, help a child. So
That's
we had
me.
this celebrity golf tournament that we went to. That's when we came
yes.
back that Monday.
On Monday.
May 1st.
Yes. I'm telling you, there's so much happening, guys. You guys don't want to miss it. Make sure you're following us. So we came back from Kansas City. The Super Cowboy Show came back from Kansas City. And then on Monday, what an honor. I thank you, Super Cowboy, like I said, for having me and being part of this show and being able to be part of such wonderful cause. They raise money for children with disabilities. A lot of children that can't hear. Hearing aids are super expensive, so they try to raise money for them and their families. They try to raise for like respite. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of like, it's overwhelming for like the caregiver to, not that you don't love your child, but it's overwhelming the high demand of constantly taking care of them, with needs 24/7. So they can have somebody help them, or there's a center that you can go. It's kind of like a daycare, but with professionals that know how to take care of that child with disability. Can you hear me? Because there's like a helicopter, I think, passing by.
We could hear you. So we were honored to sponsor a hole there. Their Super Cowboy Show sponsored the 8th hole at that golf tournament. So we were there, and here's a picture of the hole.
Well, there's a picture of you.
No, the hole. Well, yeah, not the picture of the hole, but where you tee off. Where you tee off. The hole was sponsored by the Super Cowboy Radio Show. So we were honored to do that, to donate some money for a good cause and be there and meet a lot of the
and we were
players.
We were able to meet some former players, and we might have some on the show. This is why I'm saying you don't want to miss it every Saturday.
For this season, it should be a big season for the Super Cowboy Show. Hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll have some good guests. Well, we always have good guests. Last season we had awesome guests.
Oh, I was going to say, we can't go wrong. We definitely always have good guests. But
of course, we saw. I have a picture here of who we saw. Also, we saw Mr. Drew Pearson,
Drew himself,
Mr. Hail Mary.
It was so cute because he was like, "Hey!" As soon as he saw you, so he remembered you.
Yeah, he remembers that he nominated me for the Ford Hall of Fame, so that was cool to be able to see him again. I hadn't seen him since.
Look, you could see your smile even through the mask.
Drew's awesome. Drew is awesome with the fans.
I'm getting burned again. Yes, he is. So
hopefully, we'll see him more. And I think that's the only things that I was able to upload real quick before the show.
Okay. But like I said, make sure you're following us on social media.
Thank you, Denise, for having us there. It was awesome that we were going live, and she because she wasn't able to be everywhere, so she went and looked at the videos, and she loved the videos that we were doing there live. But that's the kind of things that we like to do. This is what we have the show. We don't have the show just to, be about us. It's about you guys. It's about the fans.
Exactly.
It's about, organizations. It's about foundations. If you have a foundation, if you have something, if you need help with something,
if you want us to be part of something, let us know.
Yes, let us know. Let us know if somebody needs something, shoes,
and that's
backpacks,
exactly
whatever it is. Somebody struggling for something, let us know, because that's what we're here to get it out there and help you guys with it.
Yeah, and that's what that's what I'm saying, the difference between the Super Cowboy Show. I'm not hating on other shows. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
but
absolutely.
I'm just saying,
every show's different.
Every show's yes, and there's good shows out there. I'm just saying that's the difference between us. We're all about the fans and the community out there. So we were part of that. That was a really good cause there. We did see a lot of, like you said, former players. We were able to mingle, sponsor a whole. So it was a good time. And then from there, what did we do, Super Cowboy? So the Super Cowboy Show was not done. So that was on Monday. And then come Saturday.
So Saturday, I have it right here, a picture that we were able to take, myself and Princess Angie. We went to Kenny Gant's cigar.
I forgot about that one. Yes, I'm telling you.
You forgot about that one?
Yes.
That's the one I was going to talk about. So here's a picture of myself and Princess Angie, and who's that? Flozell Adams. Flozell Adams is there hanging out.
Okay. I feel like everybody's taller than me, though. I'm 5'2", guys, so I'm pretty short. So everybody's super, super tall, but he's a tall guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a really tall guy. So it was a cigar event for Kenny, and it was a good time. There's I mean, it was a good time, but there was a lot of smoke in there. Okay, so for anybody that does not know me, I've never smoked, and we're talking about nothing. I've never smoked anything, okay?
And I had my first cigar there.
not legal or illegal stuff. I've never done anything of anything. So when I went in there and there was like so much smoke, I felt like my heart was gonna come out of my chest. It was like, I felt like, oh my God. But it was a good time. But it was a good time.
That was a good time. Yeah, we were Kenny Gant, and he had a cigar line coming out.
Yes.
He's going to be selling. So we were.
So for those of you that like cigars, I think my phone's getting hot. I'm using my phone, guys.
Uh-oh, it's going to blow up.
Exactly.
We got some comments here. We got Christopher Lee, Cowboy Chris. He says Baltimore, OBJ. So yeah, I don't know for what reason I thought it was Atlanta, but it's one of those bird teams. Ravens. That's where OBJ went. Ravens. We'll see how he does over there. We'll see. Patrick Milan says Taco Who. Remember I was talking about Taco Carlson? Like Taco Who. And then Christopher Lee says, I need a new cap. Please help. We got a first person that needs help. He needs a new cap, guys. We got the caps.
We got you.
We'll get it out there.
We did see Chris too, right? Didn't
Chris was there. Chris was at the cigar lounge there. I believe it was Williams Cigars in Fort Worth. Yes. So it was an awesome event right there, hanging out with different Cowboy fans and different players were there. It was an awesome event, and like I said, Kenny, I got one of the cigars. Kenny has a line of cigars. Kenny Gant, the Shark. So we were there for that, but also that morning. It was Cinco de Mayo. Was 6 de Mayo. It was the day after. It was the day after Cinco de Mayo. And here's a picture of myself. I know there's pictures of you, Angie, somewhere, but I only uploaded this one. I uploaded this one. We were One Star One Family, came out and did the parade with us. We got DJ Kai, Sherry Godmother. And then we got some Aztec dancers. And then I don't know who that guy is with the sombrero. With the sombrero on. But that was another awesome thing. Like I said, this show likes to do different things in the community. And that's one of the cool things that I was able to walk it last year. And this year we were actually able to have a tent there for the Super Cowboy Show, passing out flyers. Next year, we'll try to do something even bigger than that. And it was just awesome to see all the kids and all the fans and everybody celebrating Cinco de Mayo. That was Saturday, May 6th in Oak Cliff, of all places. It's an awesome historic town and city there.
Yes.
And to be down there and talking to all the family, all the kids, and seeing everybody dressed up, it was an awesome experience.
Exactly.
What do
So
you
that
think?
was no, it was fun. That's what I'm saying. I feel like my days are just like all over the place because
What else did we do? And what
I'm
else
just
did we
like-
do? We're not trying to show off like we
No,
did.
that is not what
Those
that's all
just
about.
cool things that you guys could join us also. We put it out
Exactly.
there. We're gonna do the Cinco de Mayo. You guys want to come out and see us and stuff like that. We're passing out candy,
Hang out,
stickers.
stuff like that. That's the reason why we put it out there, not because we're showing off, but because of the fact that you're saying if you want to be part of these events, if you want to be part of these causes that we, are part of and things like that. That's the reason why we put it out there. Just because of that. It's not that we're like, oh, look at us. That it has nothing to do with that.
Absolutely. And we're just always thinking of new things to do and things to help out, like this whole shooting
Exactly.
situations all across the U.S., here in Texas. And it's a big anti-bullying thing that we have to work on. So that's something that I'm going to be working on. I've been talking about it for a little bit.
Yes.
And hopefully this year, 2023, especially this season,
we can get it going.
Get that going. All right. So
Yes.
that's one of the things that's coming up. And then
Yes.
we have the walk that I could talk about that we have coming up in October will be the Down syndrome walk. So that's something you guys could join us or you could donate to it.
Yeah. Or if there's other ones in between there that you guys,
let us know.
Fans want, just let us know so we can be part of. But I was also part of another event.
Hold on. We got comments. Christopher Lee says, I need a Super Cowboy hat. Hey, working on that.
All right, Chris.
You'll be the first one to get one. Patrick Milan says, who are those people? The picture? Some Mexican people at the parade.
We don't know them.
Hat.
We don't know them.
Thank you, One Star One Family, Kai, DJ Raleigh for playing music. DJ Raleigh was in the back of the Super Cowboy truck, and he had his DJ equipment. He was playing music. Cherry Godmother, thank you for driving the truck. Thank you for not running me over.
And not running Super Cowboy over.
Me and Kai were walking around passing candy. Princess Angie was throwing T-shirts from the back of the truck. So
I
it was an awesome time. It was an awesome
That's what
time.
I'm saying. Good times.
Absolutely. Thank you to the Oak Cliff Center over there for having us. And like I said, we'll do even more and more stuff like that. We're always trying to figure out where to go. If you got some event coming up, let us know.
Let us know.
Absolutely. So let me see what other pictures I got, Angie.
You got more pictures? Because we still got that other Monday event after that. So we also
I don't have pictures of that, but if you follow Princess Angie, she was there. I was that one, but she also met a lot of former Cowboy players. And this was Penny Gant, Shark 29 charities.
And it's for domestic violence.
For domestic
violence. Exactly. And his is for domestic violence. And we've had him on the show where he talked about it. And it's domestic violence is not only towards women. We also talk about men, it's all around. So it's something, that is dear to his heart, and he talks about it. So it was a really good event that I was part of, and I was able to meet as well some former players that hopefully we're going to be able to have on the show as well. That's what I'm saying. Don't miss out on it. Lots of good stuff that it's coming out, but it was a good turnout. I think we had an air gun. I was part of the air gun little section area, and that thing was pretty cool. I was able to shoot that thing. It goes pretty far. It's a golf ball.
Yeah,
and
I saw that.
It was pretty cool. I was like, oh my god, I want to do this again.
I saw that video. I was like, who's she trying to shoot with a bazooka? What's going on with it?
Yes, it was pretty cool. It's it doesn't have much of a kick, you would think, because it's pretty loud and it goes pretty far. And I was like, yeah, I got this. Move out of my way.
I got this. I'm gonna shoot golf balls into the green.
But it was like I said, another good event for such a great cause. So that is all that goody stuff we were able to be part of. And now I'm in California. It's Super Cowboys over there in Texas.
Look at this.
Hey, don't put it too loud. They're gonna take it off.
Hey. I just put that for Penny Gant. He's el tiburón. He loved that song.
We got him into that new song.
Which one? The Peso Pluma one?
No. Into that one, El Tiburón, and he was dancing. And on that cigar event, Raleigh, because he was DJing, he was able to put that song. I have a video. I haven't posted. I need to post it. I don't think I posted it yet. And he's dancing. I sent it to you, Super Cowboy. He's dancing to that song. And I told him, that's your new song. And he said yes.
Hey.
Those are the good connections that we have been able to make.
Absolutely.
But definitely, like I said, make sure that you guys are following us on social media. We are everywhere so that you can kind of see the events. And the reason why we keep saying this is that way, if you want to be part of these awesome events, you can. You don't want to miss out on all of this good stuff. So, Super Cowboy, should we wrap this up or?
Yes, ma'am. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, GUANATACO on Belline Road, La Sirena Mexican Seafood and Bar in Arlington, Elite Striping, and Frontend.Ink. Thank you guys for sponsoring the show.
And talking about sponsors, stay tuned. We might have.
I wanted to,
and
I didn't talk to you about it yet, but I want to do it.
We don't have to.
I do want to say that stuff's coming up for this season. The season's starting up. So, you know what I mean? With the schedule, we didn't get to the schedule, but we'll go in depth next week on the schedule. But I want to say thank you to our sponsors, and hopefully we'll talk about more about that next week.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to miss it. You don't miss it.
We have raffles coming up. If you're watching, commenting, we'll see you guys. We're adding your names to these raffles. If you comment, interact with us. If you share our videos, if you share our videos, let us know. Send us a message. Hey, I shared your video, so we can put you in the raffles.
Exactly. But if you want to follow me on social media, so I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, which I need to kind of use a little bit more. Under Angie La Princesa, as you can see right there, the spelling, so that way you don't miss out. And Super Cowboy, where can they find you?
My Instagram is right here on the screen, @_Supercowboy, and then Supercowboy on Facebook, the Super Cowboy Show on Facebook.
Yes.
And also the Super Cowboy Show on YouTube. I also have Twitter under Super Cowboy and TikTok under Super Cowboy. So you can find me pretty much everywhere under Super Cowboy. You see my beautiful face and my beautiful hair.
the hair.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We haven't been in studio in a while. Angie still hasn't been in studio for a while.
For a little while. But every
week,
Saturday, don't miss it. Every Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Time, you can watch us live here on Facebook, or you can just listen at radiometroplex.net. Interact with us every Saturday unless we're traveling.
And I'll see you guys tonight, Texas Live, for Watch That Renegades beat those DC Defenders so we could take that championship, the XFL championship. So see you guys tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Please share. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, please, please. The Super Cowboy Show on YouTube. We're there. We're going to put more content up. Season starting. And we'll see you guys next week. Right, Angie?
Bye.
Let me put our song real quick. We haven't played our song for a while.
I know. It's been crazy.
Just for a little bit.
Bye, guys.
Princess Angie, go post music.
Hey, that's me.